Okay, there we go. Ordinary, what's up, everybody? I am on multi-stream today, chat. I got that picked. I think everything else is good. I forgot that yesterday. Yesterday was a hell of a day. That was something else, that fucking stream. I thought it was going to kill me, man. Of course, I didn't get any stream work. Y'all getting ready for the storm. We're going to be right in the middle of it. A fucking ice storm, they're saying now. That's different from snow. That's much different. Completely different. So, but I was actually able to start on time. I've been thinking about my logistics and the one thing that this map, I need my computer glasses, has over other ones is there is an incredible amount of highway that we have. And I don't think I'm going to start adjusting my trucks accordingly. I don't know how I would do the logs, but if I could get highway trucks or even off-road trucks with highway transmissions in there, I forgot all about those. Like, I have to get some cabins. I have to get 2 cabins. And if we can increase the speed on this stuff, that would help me quite a bit. Like, here's all road. All kinds of road, all over the place. I can get to everything, but the port. We can even get up here. So if I can, like, run guys like the Tego with the low saddles, then we could swap the trailers pretty quick. You know, instead of 10 minutes of driving on the road, it'd be a lot faster. So that's what I'm going to do with this guy here. He's a, I think he's a highway truck. Let's see, retain. I forget. Truck storage. Is he highway? No, he's heavy duty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch his to high range. Okay, and then I'm gonna sell this one. Now that gets me increased gear count and top speed, and then a frame add-on with a saddle low. Then for tires, I'm going to go all-terrain, big, with a good, average. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is see, that's really too big. I don't want that. I want Where does it? Sideboard trailer. Where's my mouse? I can't see my fucking mouse. There it is. Okay, see. Sideboard bed. Okay, bye. Alright, let's see how this guy does. Alright, we gotta get through some mud up here. I want to see what it does with that. I wonder if the highway trucks are faster. Now let's turn around. I wonder if the highway trucks have all terrain. One cabin. Holy hell. Holy shit. He just completely slid right into it. Oh my god. Okay, we'll get him in the garage. That guy was moving. All right. I don't know if it's a function of tires or... Oh, you motherfucker. The and it's nice to see you, Papa. This is what I was thinking like yesterday. Like it was taking me so long to get around. The difference between on this map between any other, at least in my view, is the miles of highway that we've never had before. So, you know, I'm taking my off-road truck and they're geared pretty low. And hey, Triple, what's up, buddy? And I'm thinking that I should deploy more highway trucks with street tires and high range transmissions, which gives me a much higher top speed, to move the stuff on the big roads. Instead of 10 minutes, it would take a couple minutes. The only thing I would have to do, yeah. Oh. Oh my God, that's cheap as hell. I feel kind of ripped off. Yeah, that's amazing. Holy moly. That's incredible. I've already got it. They got, what, 5 times 25, $125 out of me already. The only problem is these muddy areas. All right, and all I have to do is detach it. Ooh, shit, you fucker. Fucker. Yeah. Because going over to the third area, I mean, I don't know if you're paying attention, you know, like over in Solus Bay, we're just constantly on the road. Have the off-road trucks go deep off-road and move the stuff. Yeah, some kind of transition, like, you know, like the Tega B, and then this truck I got here. They both got saddle lows. So if I take this trailer over to the dam area, right? All I got to do is bring the Tega in, you know, and have to have somebody behind the water too. So it might take some setups, you know, some more logistics, but the endless driving on the road would be over, and I'm not used to it. The truck was going so fast, I just slid off the road. So I don't know. I've never messed with these trucks before or have to consider, you know, highway driving, and that's what we have here. That's what we have here. Like especially over in the over in Solus Bay. That's nothing but highway. I mean, you got to get off the road to get to the beams. Like the beams are a problem. I also thought like I got one warehouse over in Solus Bay, but there's nothing that I can go store stuff like at the logs. Like the logs, an off-road truck's going to have to go back in there and get the plank. So I don't know how to deal with that one. You know, I just don't. I don't have a storage of my own unless I just park 8-slot trailers all over the place. I don't know. But this, like the highway tires, he couldn't. I mean, we could go off road, but the mud sucks donkey do. At least that's what I'm saying. Make the pavement quicker. That's what I'm thinking of. Because we haven't had this many. I'm thinking totally off road. Yeah, I don't like totally off road all the time. I'm thinking totally off road all the time because we never had any roads. Well, this one is very grindy, and I'm thinking, where's my time going? My time's going running the plaid up and down the highway when the plaid needs to be in the dirt. The plaid needs to be in the dirt, and then I need to switch over to some kind of trailer. I don't know how to work it out, but that's what I'm thinking. Take advantage of the long distance by using a highway truck that uses very little gas compared to the other guys and is faster. But I don't know how to quite implement it. Because I've never like considered, like I'm got all terrain here, and here's good. And this is actually a heavy duty truck, not a highway truck. So if I can get somebody, let's see, truck storage. I don't know if a highway truck would be any different. I think he's all pimped out already. Deploy. What is... Okay, we should have the big engine in it. Yeah. And then we got the tires. Oh, he does have all terrain. And that's what I have. I have average, excellent, good. Let's try this guy. Customize. And he can take us out a low. All right, so... Oh, let me see. See, that's wrong. I need this. That's the main one right there. Change up their gears to high range. Purchase. I'll sell this one because I mean, we don't need that. So let's see what this guy does. I honestly, I don't have 2 minutes in these things. You know, and if this is how the maps are going to be, if there's going to be big stretches of highway, we have to take advantage of it. Yeah, you're right. But for the off-road stuff, they wouldn't, the low gear, I do use the low gear a lot. These guys don't need it. Although, I'm going to see what he does. And we're hauling cabins. I mean, I know they get going quick. Because imagine the bee coming over here the way I got it set up. Yeah. I don't know. I've never, like, thought this way before. I always... Yeah. But that 5-year anniversary, that's cheap. Let's see what he does in here. Yeah, exactly. See, this is the only thing that sucks about this now. Oh, he doesn't even have a... Oh, shit. I don't even have all-wheel drive on this guy. Forgot. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, 89 bucks? Yeah, I think I need the heavy duties. I think I'm gonna need the heavy duties for this. I don't want to be doing this. Oh my god. Okay, he's fucking worthless. For this. Oh, I didn't see his tires. What did I have on his? Yeah. It sounds great. I mean, the whole game too? Oh, yeah. I mean, that's cheap. For all those seasons, that's cheap. That's cheap. I got good. So good is above average. What's off-road get us? Oh, okay, strictly off-road. Off-road excellent. Average excellent good. And then these off-road average poor. Mud poor. It's got some muddy spots. All terrain. Yeah, that's what I got now. Good. This guy's moving. Holy shit. Maybe I need excellent. Woo! Right. You also lose all your DLCs. When you can move the safe, so you can't have that. You'll just you lose all your DLCs. The truck. You'll have to buy the trucks over. I know that's one thing. Oh, you fucker. All right, let's try this. Let me get the truck. Come on, turn the wheels straight. Why the fuck are the wheels crooked? Okay, release. Okay. Let's just see what he does. Ooh, man, you got to be together on this one. Woo! We're going too fast. Oh, I see. It's good to know. I have like 20 of that season 1 truck with, yeah, the 605. Yeah. You just have to buy those over again. I know a lot of people that just did it. Like, see, he's not going to be able to get through that. He's not going to be able, but that moved pretty quick. He could work over in Solace Bay. Let me move him on, get the other guy up here and test him. I don't know what to do about the boards. I don't know. It seems like it. If I could just, oh, the caterpillar's down there. So he's a White Western Star. I gotta watch my speed. I could put mud tires on this to get him through the mud faster. Okay, that worked pretty good. I mean, seems to run much smoother. Except I can't. He starts moving. Woo-wee! I gotta get used to this. Ooh, I might need highway tires for this shit. Oh, that's good. We're right in the middle of it. We're right in the middle of it. I mean, nothing's happening yet, but I mean, right now, we're right in the middle. So, I could be out for a couple days. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad, buddy. I'm glad. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all, because I've been through these before. If it's an actual ice storm, that just fucking shuts everything down. I mean, it's bad. That's bad. Maybe. I mean, I can only hope, but right now it's this, you know, the ice section goes right. Tennessee's completely covered. Completely covered. Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully I don't want to see it shift to anybody, but we'll see. I mean, it should start getting into it tomorrow. I'm glad nothing else happened. I mean, that's what I did. I just went out and got a couple more things. Yeah. I got a couple more things. Yeah. I mean, that's it. I mean, like I said, it's been years. It's been years since I've, done that. But I don't think he can get through that. Because, like, the beams are coming from here. Who's over there? Oh, who's that? Oh, the fem's out there. Okay. The beams are coming from here. Now I can take them down to here. But the water... But still, that seemed faster. Okay, where's the B? Is he over here? No, he's over on the other side. Okay, I'm spitballing this. He said if the temp stayed below freezing, it would have been the worst ice storm we ever had. Damn. I'm glad you all missed it. Okay, you know what time it is, chat. I've stocked up on some monsters, so I'll have some during the storm. Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, it's starting tomorrow, so... We also got a tarp this year so we could cover part of the lawn for potty purposes. So if you have anybody with 4 legs that needs to be pottied, that has to go potty, use a big tarp. I use a big tarp and throw it over the lawn, and then they have a nice potty spot. Yeah, well, that black ice, that's nasty. That's nasty stuff. The only thing to combat that is speed. You got to go slow. I remember when I left Washington State, right? And they sent me to North Carolina. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Yeah. If you got potty people, yeah, get a tarp. It works great. But when I got to North Carolina, I didn't realize it at the time because I lived in Washington State for years. When like the first time, hey, the new guy, drive us to lunch. I'd say, oh, okay. So I get out on the highway and I would not drive. I didn't realize I was doing it above like 45 miles an hour. Like that was it. I mean, highways and no matter what, because I was used to the black ice. We would get black ice in the middle of summer. You had to have, I mean, we had like 2 months of summer up there and everybody was stark white. And then we had those old member only jackets we would wear around. And you know, you'd go out at night and you'd spin right around. You know, in summertime. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I got. I got some cookies. Yeah. We're ready. I got everything else. So, I mean, if there was black ice around here, I would not drive anywhere. Mm-mm. Not because Sarge can't drive on black ice. It's everybody else. Uh, so here's to you, chat, once again. Greatest chat ever. I appreciate everybody hanging around. Sorry about yesterday. I did not have my settings set, especially my YouTube people. So I'm sorry about that. So here's to hopefully a good trip through the storm. So here's us, chat, and having a great week. Cheers. Well, you can manage the black ice a little bit. You still slide, but people will be driving like there is no black ice. You know, they'll just be hauling ass down the road 70 miles an hour until they hit it. Yeah. Yeah. They won't have the respect for it. Yeah, that's what it means. Sarge knows what to do. I'm just fine in disasters. I know exactly what to do. At the worst, I can start a fire with 2 sticks. Yeah. Oh, I'll be shoveling. Yeah, you bet your ass. That's what I'll be doing. I won't be sitting inside, cooking hot cocoa over a sterno stove. No, sir. My job will be outside. Because you want to get that stuff while it's powdery. You don't want to get it one day melt on that bitch. Mm-mm. Okay, I gotta go get the Tega. I am not. It's gonna be a mess. The Tega was out here near the garage, I think. There she is. I gotta go get that highway truck out of there. Yeah. Oh, I know what to do. I could build a snow cave if I need to. Hell, I ordered all my stuff. I got all kinds of winter snow clothes, even waterproof boots. I got tired of walking around that shit, get my feet wet. About, well, when it comes to that, I mean, I've been in it enough times. But starting a fire with 2 sticks, that's a skill you gotta practice. You gotta practice that. I could, but then, you just go buy a pack of Bic lighters for $2. Probably like $5 now, but you know what I mean? Like, who wants to fucking put up with that shit? Oh, I appreciate that. And some things I'm dumb as a rock. Yeah. I just went through that a lot. A lot of, no for real, like, escape and evasion, but a lot of simulated. It seemed like I was always out in the fucking woods. I mean, there was a point that if I didn't want you to find me, you weren't gonna. I mean, if you had a dog, it might have been different. I never went up against any dogs, but now technology, they got you. Let's just put up a drone on a grid pattern with some FLIR, and they got your ass. Yeah, you can. You can. I was watching them. They're still figuring out. They probably have something now, but you would have to hide. You have to like hide behind. You have to set up a barrier, and then you have to stay back from it, and it can hide the heat. At least, the outline that the FLIR gives you of like a person. It can. It just. It's. I mean, Yeah, you gotta like set up a sheet over your head and then right in front of you, and then you have to stand behind it, and then that works somewhat. But you know, with AI, they fucking got you. The fucking drones. Yeah, the drones got you. And now they got AI that can analyze every little fucking leaf, you know? You know, hell, they could put up 3 or 4 or 5 of them and run them all night. You know what I mean? Like, and that's if they don't task a satellite overhead. I've seen that too. That looks like just like TV. That was back in 96. They took me into the room and I was looking at, I don't know if it was real or not, but they were looking at an area of ground and the dots were on the screen. Yeah, you know, where the people were, and they all had a boom mic. You know, they were all connected. That was something new for us. Like to see, I mean, back when I was in, you know, like you have the headsets with the thing. They had that way back then, but that was like top secret gear. So the guys were in communication through the satellite, which was also top secret at the time. And the guy goes, "Hey, there's a tank coming down the road. You move more northwest about 4 clicks." That's what he said. And you could see all the dots. Doot, 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 doot. You see the tank rolls. I'm like, oh my God. And like I said, those tomahawks, somebody's steering those. Somebody's steering those things. You know, in a hangar somewhere. They launch them and then they link up and. Oh, they could cost probably as much as you want, you know, depending on the capability. I would say thousands of dollars. Depending on what, you know, electronics package you put on it. If it's just a regular camera, I don't know what it would cost. I've never priced a drone. Yeah, you got to get a license. You know, I've never had the money to spend on something like that. You know, if I did, it comes up, oh, your fucking video card's burned out. Oh, the lawnmower's taking its shit. Oh, Bean and Frankie both have diarrhea. We got to take them to the vet. Oh my God. There's always some shit coming up. I got washing machines leaking water on the floor. Yeah. And then, you know, you gotta use it, right? Like if you had a drone or flying from any kind, you need some kind of use for it. Right? Like people making YouTube videos, right? Those type of things. Yeah. You know, just like, I mean, I had my private pilot's license once. You gotta have a purpose for that. Hey, let's go fuck around and fly. No. I mean, unless you got fuck around and fly money. Renting the plane, buying the gas. You gotta keep your quals up. You know, be the same with the drone. I mean, maybe the little pocket ones. I don't really know what the... Uh-oh. Everything looks okay for me here right now. You know, you just need a purpose for it, too. And then the motors go bad. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, then the motors go bad. And then... Wait a minute, let me make sure I know where I'm going here. Oh, you know what? I needed to go. I needed to go to the... I needed to go to the fucking... I'm thinking I gotta get over here. I can't yet. I gotta turn around. That's a cliff. You fucker. Let's find a place to turn around if I can get out of here. Or with the keyboard. I was totally thinking of other things. Oh, there we go. I can't believe, I don't think I could do that in real life. Because we gotta go across the river. Get fuel. Where can I get some fuel? If I can make it to the... I might be able to make it to the logging place. We gotta go right through there. Finish this damn mission. Ooh, easy, easy. I'll be hauling ass in there. These things like to turn over too. Fucking rock, come on. All right, how can I take some insurance out on this? Right there. Take it easy with these cabins now. Go straight. And turn over. Woo! That made me pucker. Hey, Calix, what's up, buddy? I'm pretty good. You know, my morning, I wanted to do some videos and stuff, but I had to go. The storm changed for us, so I had to go get some more stuff. Just in case. We got plenty of stuff. But just a little bit more. I mean, if it's going to be an ice storm like they say, that doesn't make me very happy. Yeah, we're pretty well stocked here. I mean, you know, living with the hurricane, I'm just like naturally, it's like natural to, you know, for me to hoard stuff. It's like in my habit pattern to do it. Yes. No, I'm cut out a lot of carbs. Sarge was becoming a fat Sarge. So I've been cutting those out, but I got my monster, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of, you know, I've been studying video editing and stuff. You know, practice making videos and everything. And then fixing the fucking house. You know what it's like. What the fuck is going on here? This ain't no good. Why are you doing that? The fuck is your problem? Unbelievable. These fucking cabins. Oh. A lot of people would say that's good. Oh. I don't know. I started drinking them. I'm not sure where. I've cut down a lot from what I used to do. What? Now what? All these fucking trees. You're killing me, you fucking tree. You can't break, you fucking cunt? Unbelievable. Now I'm getting fucking annoyed with this. Okay, let's... Oh. Restart. We gotta go across the river. We gotta fucking go across the river. With these tippy fucking things. Oh, man. Ooh. Damn, I mean, I've driven through here 1,000 times. Now I got, you know, like, this is similar to the cargo, so high centered. And now I hit the tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, come on, man. You know, the specialized cargo and the oversized cargo. Look how tippy these things are. It doesn't help now that I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, of stumps. How many times I've been hung up on stumps? A bunch. A bunch. I mean, I believe the Tega's done this before by itself. If not, I got some people over there. I got some people. I know some people over at the port. I mean, this Tega, though, he's a worker. He's a worker now. All this so a couple people can, you know, we take it over the port so they have some place to take a dump. That's what we're doing this for. It's not mince words. Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch out for them, and sometimes they're sneaky. That's why I hate driving around logging areas at night, because I can't see the stump. Man, I got a Kolob hung up on a stump one time. I should have recovered that bitch out of all the aggravation it took me to get rid of it. I didn't have the big crane then. Yeah. My mom always told me I don't get the big crane because you can't handle it. I was like, what? What do you mean? Ooh, that was dangerous. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Although I'm not really excited about getting these tippy bitches over on them rocks over there, but let's just see what happens. If I can just get close enough to hit that winch point. Look at that current. Oh my God. Gotcha, bitch. There actually is one over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Learned that shit yesterday. There's a little anchor. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Right on the corner of that rock. Somebody put a hook there. Hey, LT, what's up, buddy? Off to bed, 3:30 a.m. I appreciate that. Thanks for the help yesterday, too. Yesterday was a rough one. That was rough. That was a rough stream. Yeah, that was a rough stream. I'd like to see how other people did that. I bet it's on the tube, if I was to look. Toshiro, what's going on? Oh, nice. Good luck on that. I know you're going to get it, though. Come on. It's a done deal. Whatever you're trying to accomplish. I don't like that. No. Just be yourself. You know, of course there's a little apprehension on something like that, but you're very good at what you do. You know, they're going to see that. You're going to do just fine. Sarge knows. I'm telling you right now. I'm not even worried about it. I mean, like, we had a flight engineer, we had to go through, like, something like that every year. We had, like, a written test. Then we had a flying test where somebody watched us the entire day. And then we had, you know, like the old, 5 people in a chair. Rapid firing questions at us. Not the same talk here on Discord with friends. Yeah. Well, it seems to me that your capabilities are very good. I'm just saying, I think you're going to do just fine. Just fine. Sarge isn't worried about it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, of course, you know, you're going for a job. There's that pressure too, but I mean, you got great. I mean, I think you're very talented, and you know, I don't know the situation, but you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to tell me you did too much, but. You know, you just answer the questions to your best of your ability. That's it. They wouldn't be talking to you if they weren't interested. wonder what was like way in the middle of this. I'm trying to think of the last. Oh, the last one was the sheriff's office. When I went to the sheriff's office, applied for the first time. I remember that because the first thing we had to do was take a computer test. And, I mean, I guess I'm old fashioned now because, it was like they put out a mass thing, everybody applied, so a bunch of people applied. So I dressed up, not in a suit and tie, I just like had a dress shirt and a tie on. And I walked in, and I saw these group of people over in the lobby. I'm like, damn, what's going on over there? I mean, because this is the sheriff's office, because here was a bunch of people. They look like a bunch of bums, just the tank tops, flip-flops, and socks. I'm like, holy shit. It didn't look like the best crowd. And I was all dressed up, and I go, hey, where do I go for this computer test, for detention tech? I'm a cabin crew member. Oh, and pilot. My commercial license is still being processed, but I've already passed several stages of the selection process to work for an airline here. Nice. Just be yourself. If you made it this far, you got something they want. If you've made it this far through the process, and I have an understanding about the testing of flight crew, because I used to be a flight engineer. Those don't exist anymore, but we still had to go through basically the same thing. I went through that like 7 years of my life. Every year, having to redo tests. When you have somebody follow you on your job for an entire time, and we're talking like if we go out flying on a mission, it'd be like 12, 14 hours. So I got somebody behind me, scribbling in a notepad every time I flicked a switch. And then you sit down, you come in the next day. Yeah. Come in the next day, and then you sit down and, you got a chair and he's got a chair behind the desk, and you're getting the dressing down of what a shitbird you were. And then, after that, like I said, there'd be 4 people in the chair, a pilot, a flight engineer, another flight engineer, stand-eval, and I think like a loadmaster, or, whoever they wanted to put in there. And then you got like a couple hours of a friggin' oral exam. It'd be like, what's the power source of the second stage secondary boost pump on the hydraulic? I'm like, oh shit. And then the flight engineer go, where is it on the panel? There'd be a big diagram. I have to go point. Right there. Yeah, don't know a circuit breaker. I'm not sure it's over there. Yeah, you see him writing in the book. You're like, ah! Holy hell. And I did get pulled out of the seat plenty of times. When I failed my check ride for the first time, they yanked my ass right out of there. Yeah, you're going to be just fine, because you've made it that far and there's only one more interview after this. You're doing just fine. Oh, yes. That flight crew, that they look for perfection. That's the stress about it. They want perfection. They want to know that you know your systems. Right? Really for us, for us, the standards that we would expect, if they gave a test, they wanted 100%. 99, you failed. You passed, but you failed. Yeah, but man, Toshiro, I think you're going to do really, really, really good. I just have a feeling. Yeah, because if you made it this far, like I said, you're doing just fine. With this, and also as competitive as that is, man, you're doing great, really. Out of all the people that applied, you're in the final stages. Oh man. Here we go. We finally finished this. I wonder what the animation's going to look like. Wait, where's my crane? Oh, it's over there? Oh, there it is. Oh, badass. Thank you for help transporting this key piece of equipment. You went to great lengths. One step closer to finish this process. It means a lot. Thank you very much. No, I get it. I mean, but to me, a cabin crew member, I mean, if they got all the quals, they would have a better understanding of the flight, the pilot and the operation of the airplane as it is. Where they're not just the pilot, hey, we're having a problem in the cabin, and they have no practical experience of working back there, right? I think that's only a positive. I mean, you're the pilot and you're in charge, but you also have an understanding of what's going on in the back. An overall picture of the whole thing, since you're in charge pretty much of the entire airplane. You want to know how all the systems work. Right? If a crew member is having a problem with some kind of system that falls under their purview, you know about it. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're more qualified as a pilot because of that. Instead of what you do before this. Oh, I was a gardener. Okay. But you're a gardener with a pilot's license. Okay. You could fulfill all the qualifications, but then you're flying on an airplane and you have to deal with passengers or cargo or whatever. An overall picture of the whole thing. Because it's almost like it's its own bubble. As soon as you get up in the air, it's your own bubble, and you have being the pilot and in charge, you have a greater understanding of the entire picture. Yeah. You're not unfamiliar with flight operations. Yeah, but still, if you've made it this far, like I said, you're doing real good. Because flight crew stuff, if they don't think you're good, they cut you early. Get out. But since you're there, you got something that they like. For sure. And like I said, I don't think being a crew member is a negative. It's actually a plus positive. Because now you have an understanding of like I said, what's going on in the back. Yeah. Right. Exactly right. Because whatever it is, I'm assuming it's passengers, you know. You know, if you said, hey, I got something going wrong in here, you're going to know what it is. Not like I've had some pilots, hey, what's that? You know, I've had to explain it to them. Hey, this is what we got. Yeah. Okay, the next one, we did that. Now I can do... Now I can do, yeah, this one. 3 metal beams. Lord have mercy. Three concrete slabs. We've got that. We've got the concrete. We might have the cement, but there was one that I wanted to do. Clearing the way. I want this out of my hair. Oh, I got to get that out of there too. Right here. I think that's it. Okay, so I have to get... For the rock slide. Please get rid of that tag. God. What's a service trailer? I think that's it right there. There's a service trailer right there. Is that it? That's it. All right, we'll take the elephant. We'll take this across. I actually got to get the Tega across. I don't need him right now. And 2 medium planks. What do I want to go for first? The metal beams, I guess. All right, leave that there. Map. We'll get the Tega out of here. We'll have to get some fuel. Absolutely. In fact, that's why the crew learns a basic understanding of aeronautics and even regulations. Right. Because in case of a problem and the crew and passengers have a better understanding. Right. Right. Plus, if there's some kind of problem that could be pretty serious, you would understand that other than a pilot who hasn't experienced that before. If you're, you know, I haven't dealt with passengers too much, but you know what I mean. Like, you would recognize a problem a lot sooner, a serious problem a lot sooner than a pilot who doesn't know anything about it. I mean, I knew pilots that would go out and run with the maintenance guys and fuel the plane and stuff like that. So they had an understanding of what's happening when they ask for it, or what they need to ask for it, or how to run logistics, or, you know, whatever. To know the whole thing. Yeah. Does that show the crane now? It does. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. Drop to get the metal beams. Hey, I should have fixed myself there. I worked in something. Yeah. Worked in something related to aeronautics. That's good. I'm glad we can help a little bit. Need to make, yeah. Yeah, I have a deep understanding of the entire picture. Rather than gear up and gear down. Mm-hmm. Yep, I just have a feeling you're gonna do real good. That's what Sarge has to say on it.
Did we just become best friends?
Cat-phasing. That's very nice. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I'm on multi-stream. I gotta make sure that, yeah. It's totally normal to be nervous. Totally normal. And I understand the pressure, flight crew pressure, more than most. Because I lived most of my life doing it. Most of mine was war flying, but I grew up in Florida. And now I'm in Tennessee. I lived in, when I didn't live in Florida, I was just all over the place in the military. A lot of it in Washington State, North Carolina, and then Georgia at the end. Yeah, I was in the Air Force almost like 10 years. Yeah, the flying burned me out. That I wanted to be an instructor. I had at the time more wartime flying than any other flight engineer in the Air Force. And I was burned out. I was constantly in Sarajevo, Saudi Arabia, South America, you name it. I'd done just about anything and everything. I've been through every airplane emergency that you could possibly go through more than 10 times each. I mean, I had engine fire indications, and I did see smoke a couple times, but it was mostly bleed air, which I think is the most dangerous. What scares me the most is a bleed air leak. Oh, Argentina. No, I didn't know that. Or you told me, I forgot. There's so much stuff blinking at me. Yeah, loss of hydraulics, pressurization leaks, you name it. I've been through it. Every single aspect. Landing gear not coming down. We almost had to land no gear one time. Yeah. Hypoxia. What do you want to talk about? And there's nothing that sends the plane screaming to the ground. I'm telling you. Right? Like in the movies, I can barely watch it. They have some kind of door blows out or something. That's why you always keep your fucking seatbelt on, by the way. You know, and the air's flying out of just the door. Whatever hole is open, it's just flying out. It keeps flying out, flying out, flying out. And then the pilots go, oh my God, and the plane's going towards the ground. That's movie magic. That's not how it happens. It happens and it's over in less than 1 second. No, I was there. I was a jet engine mechanic first. And then they fired me as a jet engine mechanic. Not because I was incompetent. I was actually one of the best. The Air Force. U.S. Air Force. I loved being a flight. If they had not moved me, I probably would have retired there. I would have never left. But I signed my paper, and because the government has a form for everything, so you fill the paper, and you don't fight the process, you just do the process. If you're in the military, just do the process. So I filled out the paper, and I sent it off, and normally it was like, no big deal, but mine actually came back, and it was denied. Not only did they stamped it. This was before computers. Not only did they stamp it, they had a fucking stamp, where you hit the ink pad and then you hit the paper. Boom. It was diagonal in big letters, denied. That was like, they could have just put denied in the corner. Nuh-uh. It's like, get out of here, you piece of shit. Boom. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, and so they were kicking me out. They were like, get out of here, loser. We don't want your dumb ass here anymore. You're fired, bitch. I was like, oh. And then, see, here's the conspiratorial nature of it. They called me up, and they say, hey, we might have a job that you could do. I was like, what is it? So they go over there and they took me back in the office, gave me the car salesman stuff. And they signed me up and retrained me as a flight engineer. But see, to be a flight engineer, you had to be one of two career fields. You just couldn't go into the Air Force as a flight engineer. You had to either be a jet engine mechanic or a crew chief. And I was a jet engine mechanic, so I think they fired me and then kind of forced me into being a flight engineer. Yeah. Wow, why am I stuck on a rock over there? I think I'm stuck on a rock. Why can't I get free? Oh, the current's pushing me. Okay. Ooh, get over. I don't want to get stuck here. My passion for engineering didn't die. It remains something I always wanted to do, even if it's just too close to that chapter. Yeah. I mean, that's a noble pursuit. I mean, an engineer, pilot, and an engineer? Oh my God. That's incredible. Ooh, I didn't think we were going to make it there. I mean, that's pretty much the last time we got to do that. Yeah, that's a great goal. I didn't even come close to even going to any kind of college. Not even close. I mean, easy now. You can do courses online. You know, all this stuff. I mean, when I was around, we had to go to class. My best friend has finished aeronautical engineering there in North Carolina. Wow. Yeah, no, that's a hell of a thing. I don't know if even I could do that. I mean, you never know till you got to start in the beginner classes. I never got the opportunity. Yeah, we won't have to go across that river anymore. I'll have to go one more time with the elephant. Get that service trailer. Well, I don't really have to do that, but having that that road open would really help. Fix ourselves, get the fuel. Maintenance trailer. And then B, repair. Oh, I can't. Okay. Repair. Oh, I can't repair them right there. Okay, let me see if I switch to the maintenance trailer. Repair. The maintenance trailer. No. Come on. I'm right here. What does it matter, really? In the overall. Okay. Let's see if I go up here and maybe I can repair from this truck. No, I can't. Well, here in Argentina, it's a bit easier because education is free. Even, oh, really? But because it's free, you run into pretty annoying, yeah, I bet. Often there are even bureaucratic hurdles or problems that completely stall you, I bet. But you imagine endure it, you graduate in 7 years. If everything's perfect, it would be 5. Right. I think I get it, yeah. The system is... I think that's one of the reasons we have such good engineers around here. Only those who really persevere, right? That makes sense. I mean, it's kind of like you just got to grin and bear it. Sounds like the military almost. That's great. I'm excited. I want to hear what happens with that interview. If you want to tell me, right? If you want to tell me, you don't have to. But I know you're going to do good. I'm not even, I'm getting a little tingly feeling about it, actually. Something good is coming. Yeah, that's right. But it sounds like you know your stuff. I'm sure they're going to ask you systems questions and stuff like that. You're going to have all that down. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, you got it together. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. Oh yeah. I kind of like this truck thing I got going. I mean, I got to set it up a little bit. I think coming up with ideas right now. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this map and um the from a logistical point it was bothering me a little bit because we have an incredible amount. The one difference on this map compared to any others, I think, or I haven't noticed it before, is we have an inordinate amount of highway, which we've never had before. I mean, we were lucky to have 2 feet of highway, and then we were in the dirt already. But this, so I'm spending a lot of time. It feels like to me taking an off-road truck down the road, which it really isn't built for. We're kind of dragging ass. So if I can get a system, I mean, look at all this. I mean, there's parts we can't go past. These guys. But you know, the highway trucks handle the highways a lot faster. So if I can bring them up, I've got a bunch of them. I'm trying to work it out. Like this one, I'll have to get one on this other side. Because that ain't gonna help me here. If I do that, you know, and then it takes different transmissions and tires, which I've never really thought about before because I've never really needed to use them before. But now if we got to run all the way over here to the dam, I can have someone at least from this point to this point and here run stuff to it. So if I come out with the beams, because this is the only place, you know, the Tega's never going to be off-road. He's going to come up here, drop a trailer. Well, this guy can handle from the water to the gateway to over here. So that will be good. I need to get some fuel over here. Yeah. I have to get some new tires on them. All right. So it's gonna take at least that's what I'm thinking. Keep the trucks where they're efficient. So yeah, I gotta set up a little bit. Yeah, that's a possibility too. Like I could bring a fuel truck over and a repair trailer. Or a truck. I have several trucks that are like portable repair. So those could move, but see, like this guy he won't have a trailer on. He'll bring a trailer up to this point. And then how I get him across the water. Nothing's really coming from that direction. Yeah, there's this thing right here. The Tega could run that. The Tega could handle that part. And then I need a truck over there. Yeah, I got the Atom up here. I got one of them already out. Where was he? He was somewhere right there right now. Yeah, that's what it is. I need a truck over here. I've got fuel up there to run back and forth to the dam. Yeah, okay, I got to get him back. Because I want to set him up with something else. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, no, you had it right. That's why I picked, where is it? I don't know if I have one connected right now, but let's see. This guy over here. Where's my, where's the plaid? Oh, he's over there. Okay, we can bring him around so I can show. See, like, he needs to be off-road. Well, I needed him because we were off-road, so... But this is like fuel... and... because we got a lot of missions to do yet. That's why I switched to this. I have learned in the last couple... I have learned a lot, even though I played this game a long time. There's been a lot of trailers, a lot of changes I wasn't aware of. So here's my remote. Now this trailer here, like the refuel, the maintenance trailer holds 2,000, where the fuel tank only holds 1,800. So this thing holds more fuel, and it has repair parts on it. Repair. It has 350 repair part point. So I was carrying 2 tanks. They were 1,800, so that's 3,600. But now I got 2 more. So I got 3,800, 200 more liters, plus 350 repair points, plus whatever the repair points are on top of the you know, if they got a rack on top, which is kind of my requirement for, if possible, to get the thing. That's why I'm pulling those. And so I went with more fuel. I could have just taken a repair trailer, but to this, this air maps so spread out that I need, it seems like I need more fuel than repair. So, but now I'm finding myself that I've fixed the roads. I'm spending a lot of road time. But this was a concept I really didn't have to worry about before. But now I do. And if the maps are going to be doing this, right? If the maps are going to be doing this, then you know, you can't have too many fuel trucks out. You can't. It's just not possible. I need to get better tires. Hey. And then he'll have to stay strictly on dirt. I mean on pavement. Which he will be over here. Oh, come on with this shit. Fucking assholes. You know, that almost makes me want to quit. You know, he gives these fucking highways, and then they just put that bullshit in there. Turn that guy around. You're coming with me, kid. Come with me if you want to live. Oh, now what? What do you, how does he, how do you get, oh, I hit a pole? Is that what it is? Oh, mom's home. Did they add animals? I mean, they've had stuff in the past, like in some areas, we have had deer, but they don't run around or anything. They just kind of stand there. There was even a Bigfoot one, and that was like really rare to see. And then there was a bear, I think, in the Yukon. You'd come around the corner, and he'd be standing up on top of the mountain. But that's the extent of it. Yeah, that's exactly. I was just going to bring that up. They'll vanish on you. And there was one with the wolves. You'd like your headlights would go across the trees, and you'd see two pairs of eyes, sometimes more than one pair. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I never saw the Yeti. I think it was the Yeti. And they've had a UFO in it, too. There's been UFOs. And a MIR. In fact, the 605, when you get it for the first time, is right next to a UFO. Old saucer laying on the ground. Let's put this out here. I'll take him to the garage. Actually, I might set up another gas truck. All right, I want to change the tires on him. If I'm going to be doing this. All right, customize tires. I want highway. So 47 purchase. I spent the day getting my vehicles ready. Just picked up some groceries. Oh yeah, we got that big storm coming. There, he's gonna be highway only. I gotta get him. Did I leave it out or not? I don't think I did. International pay star. Deploy. Customize. Frame on-ons. Expanded fuel tank. Warning. Yeah. Same here. Got a big ice storm coming. I don't think so, but I don't really know. We'd have to ask the internet that. I know, like, I got offline saves, you know, on the cloud. So I don't really know. I gotta say, I don't really know, but I don't think so. Right, I don't have anything over there. I don't think. I'm gonna be stationed here logistically. I got something there, so when they, you know, I got some there. I needed that earlier. I can always move that. Yeah. Let's just get this over. He ain't doing nothing else for me, so he takes too much fuel. But he can sit at the logistics center. Wonder if I could take this truck with me. Too much. I'm gonna just get this guy over there and then little setup today, everybody. Readjust, last logistics readjust. Yeah, we got a doozy coming. You stop, huh? Fucking goddamn locomotive here. And he just stopped. Yeah, I'll be shoveling snow, I'm sure of it. Unless it's ice storm, then I won't be doing nothing. Ooh, I wonder why they're going that way, and it doesn't make any sense. Unless there's something I'm missing. Okay, we can be right there. Refuel for the maintenance trailer. Oh, and then map. Full map. Get this one. I think he's here. Um, yeah, oh, he's right there. Hopefully that'll stop all that slippage. I think I am going to take that trailer with me. Dang, he couldn't even get through that mud. I think I have somebody pull him though. Make him spin. Oh yeah, much better. Get out of here quick. All right, let me go get somebody else. I don't think I pulled him out yet. Off-road. 6436. Customize with a saddle low. He's got all the off-road goodies. Going through there. Tega. Turn on engine. Shit. Oh, you can't Snowrunner offline? There you go. I'd never been asked that question before. I never even thought about it. Let me take him up the road a little bit. Let's see what it's like now. Oh yeah, so much better. That was a fat finger. Woo! This is what I wanted to see. How's he gonna do on this? Oh, fuck, no problem. Okay, I'll just leave him right there for now, till he's needed. And then he can take from there. Where's the water? All the way to there. And then over here is going to be his area. He can go to logistics center all the way up to there. And then down to the other place. Then, yeah, he's got to be able to get past. No, the Tega can run that. I can get somebody up here. Okay. We'll do that. Where's my thing? There we go. The buddy, so good. Pretty good off road. Who's in the garage? Let's see. Oh, the cat. Yeah, White Western Star. And the Fleet Star. Read the Fleet Star out. Bring the cat out. Deploy. Customize. Gearbox. High range. I don't even know if I've equipped this guy. Wait, I thought I had one. Let's see. Retain chuck storage. Maybe not. There's a cat. No, that's it. Okay, cat. Deploy. And what have I done to him? Oh yeah, okay. Suspensions, this is stock tires, highway. Okay, purchase. And then sell these. The winch, stock medium. You gotta be kidding me. Purchase. Well, although they'll probably never use it. Oh, I see. We'll purchase that. Stock mud flaps. I think that's all we got. Angled with beacons is installed. Rooftops. Beacons and fog lights. You know it. We can't have external horns. Ah! Oh, can't have any of it. Like the quad horns. Oh, you just, okay, beacons and fog lights it is then. The fog lighter. That comes with some lights, right? Yeah. That'll good. Let's see. The fog lighter's 1900? Okay. Miscellaneous? No. Might as well get the fancy. Sell that one. And then color. I think that's what I got. That color's fine. Although that was pretty good. Let's put the Joker in it. That's a Reese. Oh. They like it dirty. Oh, yeah. Then a hood ornament. What the hell am I going to pick? Speed personified. And then customize with a saddle low. I want to take a thing with me? I might. Man, I'm gonna have crap all over the place. Oh, shit, no. You did pretty good. Oh my god, come on. Oh, so those little roads will fuck you up? What a bunch of fucking horse shit. Alright. Fucker. Alright, hold on. That wasn't fair. Not even close. Alright. So the little dirt roads aren't just dirt, they're fucking... Let me see what the beacons look like. Okay, so those things, I don't know how to remember that. What happens if I hit this over here? Okay. Woo! Ooh, damn it. What the fuck? I got these tires on here. Jesus. Alright, gotta get used to it. Okay, I gotta watch the turns. We got speed, I just gotta watch the turns. Okay. Where do I have to get him? He can't pull. He could pull him through. I want to get him over there. All right, get up to the water. Actually, no, we need to get... this guy over here. Go there, get the beams. Fuck. He can do it. Pretty sure he can. Okay, turn off engine. Up again. Yep, I'm bringing the beams in, coming over here, and then to get them to the port, I'd have to take them around. Unless I come out here. Okay, okay. I think I got a plan now. I still need to get up on the other side. Get this guy over there. Try to help me out a little bit. All right, ads are gonna run. I need to take a little bio break. Let's all stand up, stretch a little bit, and I'll be right back in a minute, everybody. See you in a sec. Okay. If I got okay, multi-stream's up. Okay. Gotta make sure. I'm so bad at this streaming stuff. Alright. Got me a nice soda. Now that I made some room. Thanks, Ordinary. Boy, it's just little inputs. Holy moly. Oh no, that's not where I want to go. Get him on the other side. See how far we get. Oh yeah. That's gonna stop us cold. I don't know, not so bad. I'm not full either. What am I hooked onto? Gonna let me have it? He's gonna let me have it. Alright. Oh, yes. Oop. Shit. Oh, is that what was going on? Okay. Turn off engine. Off winch truck, then release winch. Alright, let's go get some. Let's go get some beams. Time, get some beams on us. And this way up here. Actually come out here. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's go. Get some work done. Of course, I saw the other way up there. Okay, you talked me into it. I suppose we got to do it once. That it? This it? Yeah. That must be crazy. Holy hell. Phew. I wonder where those went to. That wasn't too bad. When we come down here, how do we get out of here? Let's see. Okay, we got a little rock action. No, maybe we could get up here. No. Oh, so you just hang it right. All right. And we're kind of right here. Oh yeah, I don't mind that way. Pick up some go juice. Go get some beans, yo. It's like been a minute since I've been over here. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was. What's going on my screen? Excuse me. Alright, now see what we can do with full cargo. 2 metal beams. Alright, we're gone. Or so stupid. I mean, this guy's pretty fast. Probably don't need the truck if he's doing it. Let's get a little bit more from the... See how they're going back that one route. Wait a minute. I think I can get up top from both ends. Yeah, we can get it from both ends. right there. Okay, not so bad. Not at least not for him. Okay. That thing hanging over the edge? No, no, just barely. Fucker, go. Holy shit! What are you doing? All right. I was holding my breath on that one. Holy shit. Yeah, he's not too bad. Hey, Thymos, what's up, buddy? It's been pretty good. Thanks for hanging out on the tube, man. I mean, I can't complain. Let's see. I'm unfamiliar. Yeah, oh, I gotta go across the bridge. Okay. I mean, we're getting stuff done here. I got that big old crane over to the dam yesterday. That was tough. Okay, we gotta do some creative driving. They gave me some place to back up. Oh, I appreciate that. I didn't, the alert didn't go off, but I appreciate, buddy. Yeah, thanks. You should have seen yesterday's. God. That was a mess. So now we can start doing stuff. You know, I wanted to open up the dam. I want this friggin' thing open. Okay, now we gotta run and get some planks. Should have gone this way. Oop. This is the B, the Tega 6455P, kind of the big brother to the Tega. I forget where you open it. One of them, like, you know, Yukon, one of those two, Wisconsin. I forget where we got it. I forget where I got it now. Would you see that at front dig? Yeah, I forget where you get it. Yeah, it's so good. It is so good. I mean, just like the little Tega that, you know, that we got with Tamir. Who could forget that one? The 6436, I think. All right, now I got to go get some planks. Which I got a big old mess. I might take this guy. That you're not going to be disappointed with that one. I'm going to turn him into... He's so good, though. Yeah. I have him... He's kind of my crane guy. He can do so much. He's so good. He's pretty fast, too. Let me see. Might be changing my mind here. This buddy is so good. Oh, yeah. I have a lot. There's only some that I didn't buy. I should probably get the little Tega for this. To run this side. Let me get up here to a point I can switch them out. Alright, can you be alright there by yourself? Yeah, I just got the recent one, the one with the Valhorn and the Padera. Valhorn? That's so good. I got most of the scouts. I got the Mastodon. I got a bunch of them. Pretty much all of them except for the highway trucks. And I might have one of the highway trucks. So if you need to see any of them, I can show it to you. Almost got all of the scouts. Those are, I wouldn't buy any of the scouts ones. You know, there's no like standouts. At least on the scout side, unless you like really like the Jeeps or the Land Rovers, you know, and you want to drive them around. But the Mastodon, you made a good purchase there. I mean, the only scouts that I like, yeah, is the Apache is very good. I use him to drive around, like when I got to hit the checkpoints. This Resvani is the same way. He's really good. He's fast. And then I think there was some off-road trucks that I bought, but I can't remember the whole list. Yeah. I don't know why they don't have a hitch, but let's not get started on that. But let me get him back in the garage. We don't need him clogging up this thing. Let's just retain him. I want to take the Mac defense? I could. I'd have to re-rig him. I would have to get. I got somebody with the crane out. So let's re-rig him. All right, no problem. All right, customize frame add-ons and the saddle low. I'll come back for that one. Got plenty of logs. But I appreciate the follow over there on YouTube. Buddy, that's very nice of you to do that. I don't know why the alarm didn't go off. Or alert, I mean. It should have an alert. Ooh, I should have taken the heat for that.
station. We're getting raided.
Windcam Gaming, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the raid. Guy off. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you had a good stream, good day. The big storm isn't, oh, there it is. Thanks, Ordinary. Storm isn't messing with you too much. Look at that, playing some Snowrunner. I think today's been pretty good. Work in Washington, you know how spread out this is. Love that gold emote. Yeah, we're getting stuff done. I don't know what area you're working in. I'm assuming it's one of the later ones, but I've met a lot of people, which is very exciting. By the way, that are starting SnowRunner for the first time. And I heard there's a sale on Steam where you get all 5 years for like $86. I mean, come on. I don't know what the base game costs now, but crap. That's cheap. Oh, Maine, Tennessee. Yep, I remember Tennessee. No rush. You know, enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no rush. I mean, I always feel like I got to complete something, but you know, that's just my personality. I mean, we're making progress here. I got most of the roads open. I think this is my last landslide I got to get rid of. Yeah, you more than deserve that. Come on, you take the consideration to raid over to my channel, bring your community over. That's the least I can do. And you totally deserve it. Yeah. Oh, that sucked. You got recovered it though, right? Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got it back. You know, you're in some good areas. Tennessee isn't too bad. You know, but just, you know, and like I said, enjoy it. I mean, year 5 starting in 5 days. Yeah. At 5 days, I think. So there's that. You know, there's plenty ahead of you. I mean, you want a game that's all right with plenty of content. This is it. Especially now with the sale. Shit. Yeah, that's what that's what games are supposed to be. You know what? I should be going through the new area that... Let's see if he can make it through here. Avonhorn, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, so if you got to take care of any Astro Stream stuff, anybody, you know, don't wait on me. And thanks again for raiding in. I mean, it's as many people are probably playing SnowRunner right now. You choose me. That's humbling, really. There's the Avonhorn right there. God, he was back here. Oh yeah, we had the we've had a couple wrecks over here. These damn logs. Logs are their own nightmare. We actually got a beeper. I only need one. I gotta go to back to the garage and load up the other one. Get that off the ground. All right, see? I need some. Medium planks, none in stock. So one log, one medium. Gives us 2. Okay. And then medium planks. Yes, load. All right, we go. Oh, come on, I need that guy. I want to get out of the tank. Are you kidding me? I couldn't get it? All right, there it is. And then now we got to take it all the way over to the other side. Oop. Oh, yeah? Good. Good, Charles. Isn't that nice to find something like that? I mean, I don't watch any TV anymore. There's just nothing good. And then it's not like regular TV. You got to get on. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know. I guess the kids growing up now think it's really good. I suppose, you know. Now it's all streaming, which I'm not used to. My sister still had the cable. But when we upgraded to the fancy internet, we lost that. I guess they're not offering it anymore. You know, and we got AT&T. They're just doing internet only. If you still had the broadcasting, but they're saying like in a couple years, that's going to go away. So as soon as you we're grandfathered in, you know, we got the new modem, they kick you off. But if we found if we had a Samsung TV, they've got like a free, almost like free cable. You have most of the channels that we had before. I mean, I only looked at a couple. Anyway, you know, my sister liked the Bravo and watching the housewives, you know, any housewife show. I might have watched Fox for 2 minutes. Oh, oh, the sign lived. I didn't think the sign was gonna live. gonna need some space. How can I set this up? All right. Here's the newest truck, but it doesn't have any power. It's so bad. But it's supposed to be getting a bigger engine next season. Oh yeah, it just crashed. It just crashed. Ah. Yeah. Let's see. $138. Holy shit. Oh no, let me go this.